Cold water immersion. What happens when you fall into cold water? Stage 1. Cold shock. A sudden, unexpected entry into cold water may cause gasp reflex, hyperventilation, and panic. Sudden changes in heart rate and blood pressure can all result in drowning in about the first 3 minutes of immersion. Wearing a life jacket is critical during this stage. If you cover your mouth with your hands when you enter the water, it may prevent you from gulping water into your lungs. Stage 2. Effects of swimming failure. Loss of manual dexterity, inability to match breathing rate to swimming stroke, loss of coordination in the muscles in your arms and legs as they cool down, possible drowning. Stage 3. Hypothermia. The loss of body heat results in loss of dexterity, consciousness, and eventually loss of life. If you fall into cold water, keep your clothes on to retain heat. Survival time can be as short as 15 minutes. PFDs can help save your life in cold water. You can float using less energy. The first objective for someone in the water is to control breathing and get out of the water. To do this and slow heat loss, limit body movement. Don't swim unless you can reach a nearby boat or floating object. Pull yourself partially out of the water if you can. The more of your body is out of the water, the less heat loss. Fetal position will allow you to float effortlessly, protecting those areas most vulnerable to heat loss, including the armpits, sides of the chest, groin, and behind the knees. If you are in the water with others, huddle as a group, facing each other to lessen heat loss. Stage 4. Post-rescue collapse. The effects on your body after you are pulled from the water can include the following: loss of hydrostatic pressure from the water, causing a sudden drop in blood pressure. This can bring on heart or brain failure. Your heart is cold and cannot pump cold blood properly to maintain blood pressure. Your lungs are damaged from the water you inhaled. Fatal bleeding from injuries you received may occur as your body warms. Treatment of hypothermia. Get the person away from cold wind and water, and keep him or her warm and dry. Help the person by gradually bringing the body temperature back to normal. Raise the body temperature by having the victim share a sleeping bag or blanket with another person, or applying warm, moist towels to the victim's neck, sides of chest, and groin. Remove wet clothes. They encourage heat loss. Do not massage the victim's arms and legs. Massage will cause the bloodstream to take cold blood from the surface into the body's core, dropping the temperature further. Do not give alcohol, which causes loss of body heat, or stimulants like tea or coffee, which could cause vasodilation, having the same effect as massaging.